Ludwig von Beethoven, famous German composer and pianist. But he had one major disability.
What?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that as a
What?
offensive. I just was. Oh, yeah. You can't hear me. Ludwig van Beethoven was born in the city of Bonn in the electorate of Cologne, a principality in the Holy Roman Empire. The exact date of birth is contested, but because Beethoven was baptized on the 17th of December, Beethoven was probably born on the 16th of December, 1770. He was born to Maria Magdalena van Beethoven and Johann van Beethoven. Johann von Beethoven, a mediocre court singer, was a raging alcoholic.
Oh. Singing sucks. You know what? I'm gonna go beat Beethoven.
Striving to mirror the success of young Mozart, Johann rigorously abused his son to train him in music.
Oh, 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 oh.
Beethoven played his first recital at the age of 7, but it did not call any attention. Meanwhile, Beethoven attended school, but was never good at sums or spelling. To facilitate his development as a musician, Beethoven set out to Vienna, Europe's music capital, to learn with Mozart. While it is debated whether the two ever met, traditions say, upon hearing Beethoven, Mozart remarked, "Keep your eyes on him. Someday he will give the world something to talk about." Unfortunately, Beethoven's mother caught a mild case of death, and he had to return to Bonn. In 1792, with the French revolutionary forces invading the Rhineland,
J'aimerais une fille d'aour, j'aime en yon, quand il est bon. J'aimerais une fille d'aour, j'aime en yon.
Beethoven decided to once again leave for Vienna. With Mozart preoccupied with his death, the musical gap was filled by Joseph Haydn, who was also living in Vienna. Beethoven studied piano with Haydn, earning himself the reputation of a virtuoso pianist adept at improvisation. Beethoven would make his debut performances in Vienna on March 29, 1795.
Thank you. Thanks. I'll be signing autographs in the hall.
It was a success, and he went on to compose Symphony No. 1 in C major and other music. In 1801, he composed a ballet, The Creatures of Prometheus. Unfortunately, Beethoven started to notice his hearing loss. At around age 26, Beethoven started hearing buzzing in his ears.
For the last 3 years, my hearing has grown steadily weaker. I can give you some idea of this peculiar deafness, but I must tell you that in the theater I have to get very close to the orchestra to understand the performers. And that from a distance I do not hear the high notes of the instruments and singers' voices. Sometimes, too, I hardly hear people who speak softly. The sound I can hear, it is true, but not the words. And yet, if anyone shouts, I can't bear it.
Considering his profession, Beethoven kept his problem a secret. I do say, this music is so horrendous. It must have been written by a deaf composer. What caused Beethoven's deafness is uncertain. There was no deafness in the family, so he was not deaf by biology. One theory is lead poisoning. A study of Beethoven's DNA from strands of hair shown elevated levels of lead. Beethoven was an alcoholic and drank wine sweetened with lead from a lead goblet.
Hey, what's up, my party people? It's your boy Beethoven trying a new drink today. See, I got my pencil right here. Bottoms up. Nice dose of lead. Keeps the doctor away.
Beethoven continued to compose. He was very familiar with the instruments and voices, and his deafness was a slow deterioration. He could imagine the composition in his head. He would use a pencil in his mouth and put it on the soundboard to feel the vibrations. As his hearing worsened, Beethoven's music changed. He could not hear the high notes anymore, so he would use more audible low notes. This led to the creation of Moonlight Sonata, one of his most famous works. Beethoven would still perform, but he would relentlessly bang on pianos, breaking many. For Beethoven's Ninth Symphony, he insisted that he conduct. The music received resounding applause that Beethoven couldn't hear. A young contralto had to turn Beethoven to see the audience.